Englewood, New Jersey is a very unique town, and if you're watching this video, I can only assume that you're interested in either living in Englewood, New Jersey or moving to Englewood, New Jersey. Maybe you want to sell a house in Englewood, New Jersey. In this video, we're going to be breaking down all the pros, all the cons of Englewood, but we're going to do it through a very unique lens. We're actually going to be looking at all the neighborhoods inside of Englewood, because one thing that you do know about Englewood, New Jersey is that it has such different neighborhoods within its borders, and I think it's worth looking at this rather than looking at the town as a whole to get a better understanding of what makes Englewood great or what makes Englewood a place that you might not want to move to. So without further ado, my name is Tyler Sellers from 2Win Realty right here in Fort Lee, New Jersey, and in this video we're going to be talking about everything you need to know about Englewood, New Jersey. As always, we'll start it out with the map of Englewood, NJ, outlined here in red. The location of Englewood might be the best location in Bergen County. What you do get with this location is easy access to the George Washington Bridge, easy access to the entire Palisades Interstate Parkway and Park, easy access to Paramus, easy access to Route 17, 95, Lincoln Tunnel, Hoboken, Jersey City. Englewood has easy access to everything that you need. When you zoom out, you can see right here, hop on 80, catch some lake life in the summer. You could come over here into the mountains and go snowboarding in the winter. And of course, you can hop on 95 to the Garden State Parkway and get down here to the Jersey Shore for all your beach needs in those hot summer months. So Englewood, I think this location is super underrated. And going into Englewood, the drive to New York City, what does it look like? I have it right here for you. It's about a 22 to 35 minute drive. On your best day, that's right, you're going to be landing in Times Square, Manhattan from Englewood in just 22 minutes. So just to get over the bridge is about 5 minutes. You are extremely close to New York City. New York, New York. Let's go. And then as far as the public commute goes, we do have a fairly quick commute. It's a 25-minute bus ride. It is an express bus, the 166. Of course, once you get off 95 here onto 495, you're going to have the bus lane. That's the New Jersey Transit bus lane. You get to bypass all the standstill commuter traffic because trust me, cars are not moving fast in the mornings when they're going through the Lincoln Tunnel. Bus lane right in. 25 minutes, no problems. We love that. And there is another option. It doesn't show here, but there is a Route 4 jitney from this same exact stop. It takes you across the George Washington Bridge over here into Washington Heights, where you can easily hop on the A train and take it south into the city. So you do have some options. There are no trains from Englewood, however, so keep that in mind. Now, I told you in the beginning of this video that we're going to be going over the 6 sections of Englewood, and I actually have them here on neighborhoodscout.com. It's a very interesting city, Englewood. It is so different in each of these neighborhoods. So I went ahead and I bought the reports for each of these neighborhoods. If you want a copy of any of the reports, just let me know via email and I will email you a PDF copy of the report. So let's start in the most expensive part of Englewood, and then we're going to work our way down from there. We're starting in Englewood East. That's right here on the map. It is to the west of Englewood Cliffs and to the south of Tenafly. And keep in mind, Tenafly, Englewood Cliffs, very nice towns. Englewood East kind of blends in with these. Some of the estates in Englewood East actually just blow Tenafly and Englewood Cliffs houses out of the water. So this is some very impressive real estate. Looking at the median home value, we have $1.367 million. That is some of the most expensive real estate in Bergen County. And it's in Englewood, which a lot of people don't associate with very expensive homes. As you can see here, over 50% of the homes sell for over $1.35 million. That's extremely high. Our next most expensive neighborhood is Englewood South. Now, Englewood South is still on the East Hill of Englewood. And when I say East Hill, I mean anything to the east of Engle Street right here, or anything to the east of Grand Ave right here. Now, keep in mind, this upper east section is more premium than this southern east section. However, you can see right here that almost 50% of the homes in this southeast section of Englewood do sell for over $1 million, with the median value being $1.13 million. very expensive real estate here. For our next section of Englewood, we're going to be in Englewood North. You'll notice in Bergen County, the northernmost towns have more expensive real estate than the southernmost towns, and Englewood follows that trend. In Englewood North, all of a sudden, we have barely any homes trading for over $1 million, and we do have a new median sale price of $559,000. So as you can see, the prices in Englewood vary drastically. Hopping over to our next most expensive neighborhood in Englewood, we're going to be going south into the city center of Englewood. In the city center, we do have a median home value of $493,000. Going south even further to Southwest Englewood, we have an even lower median home value of $480,000. And then taking our talents out west right here in West Englewood, we all of a sudden have a median home value of $393,000. So you can see in East Englewood, we're all the way up here at $1.367 million. In West Englewood, we're down here at $393,000, almost $1 million less in the median sold price. Now, why do I bring this up? It's because Englewood is an extremely hard town for a real estate agent to talk about. There's certain things that we cannot talk about due to the Fair Housing Act. And I am just breaking down these numbers for you so that you understand the echelons, the neighborhoods within Englewood. In fact, I want to take it one step further for you and show you some demographics and occupations that people have in each section of Englewood, New Jersey. So we're going to run through these neighborhoods in the same exact order. And as you can see here in the East Hill, East Englewood, we have a lot of executives, managers, and professionals owning these $1.35 million houses. The diversity index is a 71. Pause it here if you want to take a look at the stats. Hopping into South Englewood, we have a diversity index of 75. It says the 100 is the most diverse. So keep in mind, we're going to be inching up on this diversity index as we go through the towns. And we can see right here that we do have a lot of executives, managers, and professionals living in South Englewood as well. In North Englewood, all of a sudden we have a 100 on the diversity index, a very balanced area. Love to see that. And then again, we have executives, managers, and professionals on the top of the occupation list. Going to the city center, we have a diversity index of 96, and we have a more balanced environment of occupation. Going to Southwest Englewood, diversity index of 98, 100 being the most diverse. And we have a lot of executives, managers, and professionals once again. And then West Englewood, 91 on that diversity index right there. And more executives, managers, and professionals, but a pretty well-balanced outlook as far as occupations go in West Englewood. Now, with so much conflicting information, you might be confused as to why you would move to Englewood, but Englewood has so much to offer. Everything from its extremely easy commute to New York City, to its vibrant downtown, to its welcoming communities, variety of housing choices, and then just great life overall. Some interesting things you might want to know about Englewood is that it is a very walkable neighborhood, with Palisade Ave having all the shopping. Some things I like about Englewood are Palisade Avenue right here. It runs through the heart of town from east to west. And there's all the shopping that you need in Englewood on Palisade Ave right here. As you can see here, it does have that downtown feel. It is very walkable, and there is a ton going on. All kinds of restaurants, shops, really, really cool area. People come to Englewood from a lot of other towns in the area just because they want to check out the shopping right here. Everything from casual stuff to high-end stuff. You're going to see it all. They even got a Chick-fil-A. Palisade Ave, Englewood. Let's go. Love to see that. Another thing you might want to know is that there are 4 wards in Englewood, and each of these wards handles its own voting, its own town services such as trash, recycling, debris pickup. And each of these wards does have its own councilman that is a representative of the local town government. As far as schools go, there's 6 of them. There's 1 high school, 1 middle school, 3 elementary schools. There's that charter school, which can be very expensive, if you know what I'm talking about. There are 16 parks in Englewood, Flat Rock Brook being my favorite one, if that can even be considered a park. There's also a massive public library. And then in Englewood, you're going to see a lot of industrial and commercial zoning, especially in South Englewood, where you saw those median home prices being a little bit lower, especially in West Englewood, where you saw those home prices a little bit lower. more. So that's it, guys. That is the breakdown of the neighborhoods within Englewood, New Jersey. Now, I know this isn't the most comprehensive overview of everything you need to know about Englewood, but knowing these neighborhoods is going to help you so much when you're looking at houses on Zillow, on Realtor.com, to understand what neighborhood in Englewood you're looking at and why the home prices vary so drastically from one side of town to the other. Because that is the most confusing thing, in my opinion, when consumers are looking at Englewood. It seems like a great town to so many, and then they start digging deeper and things don't make sense. So I hope this helps you make more sense of the town, of the city. It's an awesome place. Like I said, Englewood's location is simply one of, if not the best locations in all of New Jersey. So it's definitely a town worth looking into, whether you want to set up shop for yourself, for your family, maybe you want to help some friends or relatives find a place to live and call home. Englewood, it is so cool. Got so much going on. And I think that home values will be appreciating nicely in Englewood, especially with the further development of neighboring town, Hackensack, New Jersey. You know, this whole area, it's super old. Most of the houses here are from the early 1900s. As time goes on, these lots just get more and more valuable. We're 5 minutes from New York City. I think that speaks for itself. If you have any questions, make sure to ask them. Shoot me an email, fill out the forms below. I got all kinds of ways to get in touch with me. Shoot me a DM on Instagram. I'm here for you guys. My name is Tyler Sellers, and I am the lead at Mr. Sellers Homes, brokered by 2Win Realty, right here in Fort Lee, New Jersey. Thanks so much. Subscribe to the channel, like this video. I'll catch you on the next one.